Alison, for the people who are planning on heading out to the game tonight, what do they need to know weather-wise? You were telling us earlier, we're probably going to want to grab that umbrella.
Absolutely. So today is a storm alert weather day, kind of for two different factors. I mentioned those wind advisories that are in place across the entire area about 5 minutes ago. So that's the number one factor. The number two factor is we will have storms moving across our region this evening. If you're going to be out and about, make sure you have ways to get notifications. I wanted to start off and show you our local radar to show you the fact that we're dry right now. So nothing is showing up here locally. The system is still to our west, but we're already beginning to have that southerly wind cranking up. That wind is only going to get stronger as we go through the day today, and this cold front and low pressure system approaches our area. We're going to stay on this warm sector side, which means highs today for a lot of locations in the low 70s. It's going to be a warm and windy day, and eventually becoming a stormy day. Now, we have cloud cover across the entire area, so mostly cloudy to overcast skies. That will be the story today. In fact, most of the day will end up being overcast as we have all those clouds streaming in ahead of that system, even before those storms do approach our area. So for this morning, kind of late morning into midday, there may be a stray isolated activity, but if you need to do some work outside, the morning time hours are the best bet for you. Now, as we head into the afternoon, a few more of those scattered showers beginning to pick up, along with that wind increasing as well mid-afternoon and especially through the evening time. Now, kind of the key window for those storms beginning to roll into our area from about 6 p.m. to midnight. That's that main time frame. I'm the most concerned from about 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. So if you want a more detailed look, and that's all going to be from west to the east. So this is 6 o'clock. We'll have to be watching to see if there's any kind of storm cells out ahead of that main line. And then here comes the bulk of that system moving through. So heavy rainfall rates will be potential within this with these embedded thunderstorms. Also, the potential for those storms to strengthen. We have the wind support for that. The question is there going to be enough instability to really lift those storms up into the air? But with that wind support, that means primary risk is going to be those damaging wind gusts, and also there will be some spin in the atmosphere, so we could see some tornadoes that end up spinning up pretty quickly, so you need to make sure that you're staying weather aware for tonight. Here's 11:30. At that point, we're mainly seeing the activity to areas east of I-75. By midnight, 1 a.m., I think it's going to be kicked out of here, and then that cold front sweeps through, bringing in that colder, drier air. Clouds clearing out for Friday afternoon, so you will get some sunshine, but highs only in the 40s, and then we'll stay sunny into the weekend. So if you do have plans for this weekend, you're absolutely good to go. You're going to have lots of sunshine on Saturday and Sunday. We have to get through this evening first. So here's a look at how much rainfall we're expecting. Flooding is not so much a concern, but if you're underneath one of those obviously heavy storms at that point in time, take it slow on the roads. There could be some standing water. About 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches is what's expected. Here's the bigger focus, the severe outlook for the day today. So an enhanced risk, that's that level 3 in the orange just to the west of us. So if you have a trip planned maybe to Nashville today, Memphis, Jackson, Mississippi, you really need to make sure that you're staying weather aware and know what county that you're in. As we zoom in closer to our area, we're seeing more and more have been pushed into this level 2 slight risk, which means scattered severe storms are possible. Our far eastern communities at that level 1 marginal risk. Take home point, that means everybody across the area, though, you may see some severe storms this evening. So what are those threats? I already mentioned it. Number one, that damaging wind potential, 60 miles per hour, that could knock down some trees, cause some power outages. But also there is a chance that we could see a quick tornado spin up, so you need to stay weather aware, and even some small hail possible. Not expecting any large hail because there won't be a whole lot of instability, but you may get a couple of pieces of pea-sized hail. So here's a look at that damaging wind risk. The biggest threat in Middle Tennessee, but notice this whole swath of the area at that gold 15%, and then our eastern communities at 5%. Here's the look at the tornado risk. So much of the area is at that 2% chance, but notice this narrow window for our western communities, Jackson County, Marion County, Grundy County, Van Buren County, a little bit higher at that 5%, and then that hail risk to basically kind of Cleveland, Dalton, and westward for that chance. So what does that mean for you? Well, your severe weather checklist, take the time today ahead of this evening. Make sure your weather radio is working, your weather apps are turned on for notifications. Of course, tune in to us here at Local 3. Talk to your family and friends, and very key, know where your safe shelter is in case one of those severe storms, particularly a tornado warning, goes off in your area. So for the day today, I think we are going to top out in the low 70s, hitting 73 degrees. 35 tomorrow morning, and then look at Friday's high, only 46. That also kind of gives you an idea of how powerful that cold front is going to be with that temperature change, firing off those storms in between. The weekend does look really nice. You're going to get a lot of sunshine, cold in the morning, but nice in the afternoon. And then heading into next week, we'll get into a little bit more of a rainy pattern. But of course, the biggest focus is going to be the day today.
Something you want to be aware of, especially if you have plans later this afternoon and this evening.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Allison, thank you.